Good morning. Hi, I'm Paul Begley. Okay, 100 days. 100 days since the BP oil spill took place on April 20th, one of the most evil days of the year. And as this Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded in the Gulf of Mexico, 11 men lost their lives. Let's never forget that. The burning oil rig eventually sank into the sea, and the oil well 1 mile below the surface began to gush uncontrollably, in which it did for 87 days. BP Oil's CEO and president, Tony Hayward, lied to us when he said there's only 1,000 barrels a day coming out of the oil well. He then changed that to 5,000 barrels. He finally had to change that to 20,000 barrels. And at the end of this, about day 60, he admitted it was over 60,000 barrels a day, or 3 million gallons a day. There's over 200 million gallons in the Gulf of Mexico that came out of this oil well before they could finally cap it. That's not after they tried dome caps, top kill with mud, saws, shears, containment caps, and now the new cap. The relief wells are still in process being worked on, trying to get there, and they're going to try a new thing called static kill. But we have over 200 million gallons of oil in the Gulf of Mexico. Now here's the point I want to go. It's been 100 days. You know what? We got a new CEO of BP now. His name is Bob Dudley. You know what this guy's coming out saying? It's over, and we can't hardly find any more oil on the top. You know what? The water's clearing up real nice. This thing, we're in the final phase. We're in the final phase? You tell me where 200 gallons of crude oil went. It didn't just disappear, people. They skimmed off what was at the top, but the majority, and I'm talking 90% of this oil is in the ocean. It's in plumes and blobs and globs. It has dead whales swimming into it. It has dolphins that are dead, pelicans, bird life, all types of fish, all types of shrimp and oysters and mussels and everything that in the sea. This thing is a disaster. Don't be deceived by BP. And here's another thing. The Payzar, he ain't sent one dime to anybody. You know why? Because while he's trying to figure out the proximity, how far inland do I go with compensation, and you better prove it to me, and all this other stuff he's saying, BP hasn't put one nickel in this escrow. We heard about the $20 billion with Barack Obama, and BP sat down, and the little people, I care about the small people, the small people. You know what? The small people haven't seen a nickel. This thing's a disaster. People are dead broke. They're being foreclosed on. Their boats are being repossessed. They don't have nowhere to turn. And Haley Barber's trying his best. Charlie Crist has been down there. Bobby Jindal's down there. The parish presidents in Louisiana are doing everything they know. I mean, we've even had Kevin Costner has sold the government so many machines to skim with, and oh yeah, Sean Penn and everybody's been down there. But 100 days later, the Gulf of Mexico is poison, it's toxic, it's dangerous. Don't believe the lie that you can just go to the Gulf of Mexico and sit on the beach and sing Kumbaya and everything's going to be all right. Get a nice suntan. I'm telling you, there's toxins, there's acid rain, the plant life, the ecosystem is all screwed up. And BP is trying to put a nice, smooth, nice little tight bow on this thing and say it's all okay. It's not okay. What America needs right now is some prayer. We need to pray. We need to pray, and we need to stand up for what's right, and we need to call these guys out. We need to say, God, help us. This thing is out of control. They're going to try to kill us. They're going to poison us. I'm Paul Begley reporting. I'm not panicking here. I'm not frantic here. We need prayer.